الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما مولانا بقية الله في الأرضين روحي وأرواح العالمين له الفداء. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. صدق الله العلي العظيم. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. This life is not too long and we have short time. We are here for a very short period. If you just calculate it on your finger, by the time we become baligh, adult, it's by the age close to 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, we realize who we are. And by the age of 60, we are almost old. We start losing memory and lots of issues coming up. So we got from 20 to 30, 40, 50, and 60, 40 years. In 40 years, just 20 years you are sleeping, and 20 years you are awake, 12 hours of your day, and half of that time is your night. So you got only 20 years. And in 20 years, what you have, you work, you see things, you travel, you meet friends, and almost 3/4 of this thing is going to be used for a worldly purpose. So all is going to remain pure life is 5 years. I don't know how much of us know to use this 5 years for the life. So all we have just pure 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, not more than 5 years in any case. If you want to recount it again, you can go higher than that. You will definitely remain below the 5 years. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 maximum. Life is short. And we have to pass lots of tests in this life. We have to be very smart. We have to pass, we have to do lots of tests, and we have to get the passing marks out of it. And the only thing is going to make us put in trouble while we're very close to death. Let's say I'm lying down on my bed and doctor said, Sheikh Ammar, you have cancer and you have only 1 week left. And 6 days is gone, it's my last 7th day, and I'm lying down on the bed. And anytime I can leave this world, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour maximum. What is going to be my thought? What am I going to think when only a couple of hours left for myself? Let's say I'm lying down on the bed, and doctor said just 2 hours maximum. What are we going to think at that time? Are we going to think my job, my business, my kids, my children? Nothing. Husband and wife, no will join you in qabr. Children will never join us in qabr. Will never join us in qabr. Home, business, car, shuhrat, nothing is going to join us in qabr. A young man was about to die, and he was on his deathbed, and his children was trying to convince him, say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah Ashhadu anna aliyan waliyullah. When he used to arrive this sentence, Ashhadu anna aliyan waliyullah, all of a sudden he used to say that no, I can't say this sentence. I can't say this sentence. I can't. And children were trying to convince him, Baba, say just La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah and aliyan. And when he used to arrive to aliyan waliyullah, he said, no, I'm not. After trying many times, he could survive. He didn't die. When he came back to the life, family asked from him, why you are not saying Ashhadu anna aliyan waliyullah? He said, because I've given some money to someone as qarz. I have lent this money to someone, and at the time, just let's say just like $10,000, $15,000. And I took a note from that person. He gave me a signed paper, just like notarized paper, that I borrowed some money from you, and I have to return it to you as a proof in the old times. But I kept that paper in the box, in some case, some safe case in home. And I said, whenever I was very close to say, Ashhadu anna aliyan waliyullah, I saw a person standing right behind the safe case and holding that paper. He said, if you say that, I will tear it apart. I will destroy this paper. And you will have no document to ask you money. And he was in need of that. He said, I'm not going to tell them. He was so much involved with that thought. He was always behind the money. He was too much in love of this worldly wealth. And then as soon as he got better, he stood up from the bed. First thing, he went to the safe and he destroyed the paper. I said, I don't want to be in control of this paper, this document. And this is going to happen to all of us somehow. All of us. At the last moment before we die, we are going to see Amir al-Mu'minin Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam. Some of us are going to see Ali ibn Abi Talib and Imam Rada alayhi salatu wasalam. Some of us are going to see Amir al-Mu'minin and Sayyid al-Shuhada Abdullah al-Husayn. There's different kind of people, but which is famous, we are all going to see Ali ibn Abi Talib. And we have to be ready at the last moment because we need their help. We need their support. If you really love them, if you live for them, if you, inshallah, yourself and myself, if we all together work for Ahlul Bayt, we are going to be in their support. We are going to be in their protection. This is the only way of salvation. Because whenever we think our amal is too much good and we're good at amal, this is the worst trick of shaitan. When he shows us that your deed is very good, our love of Ahlul Bayt, our character of towards Ahlul Bayt, and our amal, nothing is going to be in our use. Nothing. Only the deeds we have been doing purely with the intention of pure sincerity, with the intention of sincerity for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As Ahlul Bayt did for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Doesn't matter. We have small deeds, no worries. If it's sincere, it will be accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the point basically. And Ahlul Bayt has taught us many times, not one time, 100 times. If you open Usul al-Kafi, if you open the books of Amali, if you open like Tuhaf al-Uqul, if you open like all other books of Ahadith, there's tons of Ahadith like Mishkat al-Anwar, good books, very good books. Some are written in our time, like Al-Hayat is an 8-volume, very good books of Ahadith, 7 or 8 volumes, I guess, in Arabic Farsi. If you hold all these books in your hand and you read books of Ahadith from Masumin, we will find the traces of these words. Less deeds with full sincerity is much better than loss of deeds without sincerity. And this is Ahlul Bayt wants from us. We have to be very smart. We have to understand the mission of Ahlul Bayt, why they were came to this world, to guide us, to support us, to help us, to take us towards Jannah. There's a long story. Ahlul Bayt यूं बेकार में नहीं आए थे हमारे पास कि चलो भाई चलते हैं ज़मीन पर रहते हैं कुछ साल जो होगा देखा जाएगा ना. As a Shia, we have to listen to them, we have to follow them, we have to have their guidance in our heart, in our memory, in our hands, and we should live based on their guidance. That's the main goal. In the khutbah or in the talk which is given by Imam Hussein ﷺ to Farasdak, Imam says, وَأَنَا أَوْلَى مَنْ قَامَ بِالنُّصْرَةِ دِينِ اللَّهِ. I am the best one who is going to support and stand up for the religion of God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Other than me, no one has right to lead the religion, And I give as a hint yesterday, those who did taqleed of Rasulullah, those who did taqleed of Amir al-Mu'minin, those who did taqleed of Ahlul Bayt, and then after Ahlul Bayt, their scholars and their representatives and the mujtahideen. Those who do taqleed, they are safe. Those who don't do taqleed, if they would be in the time of Ahlul Bayt, they never would do the taqleed of Ahlul Bayt. And this is the biggest problem. Very simple and easy, very simple. In a hadith, Rasulullah said to his followers, companions, if Ali kill if Ali alayhi salatu wasalam kill one of your parents, even though don't go against Ali, be in support of Ali. That means doubt in your parents if they have been killed by Ali ibn Abi Talib. Lots of people, they brought bad news about Amir al-Mu'minin to Rasulullah. And always Rasulullah yelled on them. Why are you bringing the bad news? You think it is bad. Never think anything bad about Ali ibn Abi Talib. Come and ask me why he did that and I will explain that. So those who could, lots of Sahabi, they said, we made a mistake, Rasulullah, we are not going to make this mistake again. And next time, inshallah, we just follow Ali ibn Abi Talib. So those who could do taqleed of Amir al-Mu'minin, those who could do taqleed of Ahlul Bayt, Imam Jafar Sadiq, Imam Raza, Sahib al-Zaman, now they are doing taqleed of Maraji and Ulama and they are safe. But those who are not doing taqleed of Ahlul Bayt, they always think, should I go with them? Should not? Should I do with that or not? Should I support them or not? They're always in trouble. In the night of 9th of Muharram, Umar ibn Sa'd came with 20 people. Imam sent him a message, told him, just come and talk to me. The night of Ashura, he brought 20 men, and Imam Hussein brought 20 men, and they met in between somewhere, between their army and this army of Imam Hussein. And then when they arrived to each other, Imam only kept Ali Akbar and Abbas and said, release everybody, you can go back. And then Umar Sa'd also did the same thing. He said, everybody go back. He just kept his son and his slave. And then Imam told him, what you want? Why are you trying to kill me? Umar Sa'd told his words in history. You can read this thing. He said, O son of Rasulullah, I know killing you is the biggest sin. And I'm going to be in a big trouble, but I don't know what should I do. I love Iran. I love that land. I want that land from Yazid. If I don't kill you, I'm not going to get that land. Subhanallah. Imam said, I'll give you something better than that. Then he said, yeah, I know. If you promise, you will give me. But Abdullah ibn Ziyad is going to kill my family in Kufa. Imam said, I will protect them. Then he brought another excuse. And all of a sudden, Imam got angry on him. He stood up. He said, you are not seeking hidayah. You are just trapped by shaitan. And then Imam cursed on him. He said, you are not going to eat a wheat of Iran. A single piece of wheat you are not going to eat anything from. Shahr Ray, Mulk Ray, from Iran. Capital of Tehran is called in old times Ray. You're not going to eat anything from Ray. And you're going to die in your bed, and that thing happened to Umar Sa'd. It's just tricks of this dunya. Dunya says, I'm going to be with you. No, this dunya will never be with anyone. This dunya will, so you better turn your face from this dunya and do what you have to do. There's a very beautiful hadith, one of the most beautiful hadiths ever I have studied, I've learned, I have read. And there's, in this hadith, Imam Sadiq Salamullah says, if Salu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad, you as a mu'min, just do your job. Just do your job. Your job means you care about your wajibat and care about your muharramat. And if you can go in mustahabbat and makruhat, it's well better. Do your job and don't care about anything. If Allah wants to do something, He will make kuffar will do for him. It's a beautiful hadith. If Allah wants to do something, if God wants to do something, He will make kuffar will do that for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is true. We have to have trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that trust is very important. That trust is called Iman. But for this, why it is recommended each night when we go to bed, we have to think what we have done today. What I have done in last couple of days. What I have done in last week. How many mistakes I have made. In the modern world, it's a point here, very big point. In the modern world, they say never think of your mistake. Have some pill, do something, do listen some music, go to see someone, go I don't know, do something, but forget it. All your mistakes, just forget it. Look ahead, move forward, and enjoy it. And if you feel a little bit depression, have some pill and start dancing. This is the Western world. Simple. You are not allowed to think about your mistakes and your past. Totally anti-Islamic values. Islam says think about your mistakes. How many mistakes you have made today? How many mistakes you have made last week? Bring them on your lips, not among others, but between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Say, oh Allah, I made this mistake and I ask forgiveness and I seek forgiveness. Bring it on your lips. The only place you have to bring, and you have to remember your mistakes and you have to bring it on your lips, just right in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the best place to remember your mistakes when you are doing sajda, anytime in the day or night. In sajda, remember all your mistakes and say, oh Allah, I made this mistake and I seek forgiveness. It's good if you go to take a shower, always do ghusl tawbah. While you're taking some shower, just make a ghusl tawbah. If I have made mistakes, in Western society, Western modern science or modern living style, they say no, don't think about your mistakes problem. Just enjoy the life, because life is once, and that's the biggest lie ever been told to human being. And millions of people have been got tricked by this sentence. Life is once, enjoy it. This is the biggest lie ever been said to human on this planet. Life is not once. Life is forever. You are not going to die. You are not going to eliminate it yourself. You are not going to be vanished. You are not going to be deleted. No, you will be. You will be forever. 100 years and 1,000 years and 10,000 and 100,000 years and millions of years and billions of years. You will be alive. You will not die. None of us are going to die. Whether we live in good facilities in heaven or in bad facilities. Auzubillah. So we have to be always alive. Sayyid Washada said, وَأَنَا أَوْلَى مَنْ قَامَ بِنُصْرَةِ دِينِ اللَّهِ. Listen to me, follow to me. I am the person who deserves to lead the religion. And then Imam said, وَإِعْزَازِ شَرْعِهِ. Shar' means pattern of your living, how you wear, how you eat, how you sleep, how is your namaz, how is your azan, how is your noha, how is your majlis, how is your matam, how is your shoes, how is your friend, how your kids marry, who are your friends, who are your enemies. It's all part of shar. It's all part of shar. Imam said, وَإِعْزَازَ شَرْعِهِ. I am the person who deserves to hold the flag of shar in my hand. Copy me. Copy me. Imam said, if I eat like this, you have to eat like this. If we do jashan in home like that, then you have to do jashan in your home like that. If you do azah like that, then do azah like that. If you wear like that, then wear like us. If you make friends like those people, then be friend those kind of people. If you hate stupids and idiots, don't be close to stupids and idiots. Stay away from them. Very simple. Stay away from them. A person was stuck with Muhammad Jafar Sadiq alayhi salatu wasalam, and he was going to the shoemaker shop with Imam Jafar Sadiq salamullah alayhi, and his slave was coming behind him. All of a sudden he just turned to his slave trying to find him. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, he couldn't find him. 4th time when he found him, he said, where have you been, O son of a very bad word used for his mother, the slave of mother. Imam hit his face like this. He said, I thought you are a pious man. How could you say that bad word? I said, oh son of Rasulullah, I ransom on you. His mother is from India. They are not Mu'min. They are not Muslims. Imam said, don't you know that every nation has pattern of marriage? There's marriage in every nation. How can you call someone like that? And then Imam told him, leave me and never come to see me. Just leave me, never come to see him. And Imam never met him again in his life. एक छोटी सी गलती से इमाम ने उनको हमेशा के लिए भगा दिया. अगर हम जैसे लोग इमाम के पास रहते हम तो शायद असलन हमें अपने शहर से बाहर निकाल देते. शायद इमाम अपने मुल्क से बाहर निकालते. जो हरकतें हम लोग करते हैं दिन रात, एक के बाद एक बदतमीजियाँ, एक के बाद एक धोखाधड़ी, एक के बाद एक फरेब, एक के बाद एक 420. उसने फ़कत एक लफ्ज़ कहा था. उसने इमाम का हमेशा के लिए चलो मेरी ज़िंदगी से बाहर, हमेशा के लिए बाहर हो जाओ, अब कभी ना पलट के. वो इमाम से कभी ना मिल सका, ज़िंदगी में कभी ना मिल सका. एक अहमक इंसान था, एक अहमक इंसान था. अहले बैत को अहमकों से, बेवकूफ़ों से कोई मोहब्बत नहीं है. उसने माफ़ी मांगी. He asked forgiveness from Imam. Just leave me forever. And he left forever. He couldn't meet Imam alayhi salam any time in his life one more time. No. We have to follow Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. Then Imam said, "Wal jihadu fi sabilillah." We are the Ahlul Bayt and we will do jihad and you have to support us if you call yourself Shia. لِتَكُونَ كَلِمَةُ اللَّهِ الْعُلِيَا. And then Kalimatullah, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah is going to be the main word in the society. La ilaha means there's nothing alive, there's no one effective, only and except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's always watching us, wherever we go. In Irfan, Urafa says, the highest level of Irfan is when an abd arrives to a status, to a level where he always see Allah is with us, Allah is with him. That's the highest levels of Irfan. When a person starts realizing that he is never away from Allah's eyes, he is never hidden from Allah. When we realize all the time this, all and every time, that is the highest level of Irfan. This is what we lack basically. Lots of time we forget. अक्सर हम भूले होते हैं कि कोई हमारा खुदा है, कोई हमें देख रहा है, कोई हमें सुन रहा है. कहते हैं आज झूठ बोल लेते हैं, आज 420 कर लेते हैं, आज मक्कारी कर लेते हैं, आज धोखाधड़ी कर लेते हैं आज. वो लोग जो अपने आप को इमाम सादिक के बराबर में इमाम समझते थे, उन्होंने दुनिया को तबाह किया है. वो लोग जो खुद को इमाम सादिक के मुकाबले में अपने आप को भी इमाम समझते थे, दुनिया को उन्होंने तबाह किया है. हनफी, मालिकी, हम्बली, शाफी. आज भी वो लोग जो फुक़हा के सामने, मुज्तहिदीन और स्कॉलर के सामने कहते हैं ना, वो नहीं, हम तय करेंगे कम्युनिटी में क्या होगा, हम तय करेंगे सेंटरों में क्या होगा, हम तय करेंगे हमारे बच्चे क्या करेंगे, हम तय करेंगे हमारे बच्चे क्या ना करेंगे, हम तय करेंगे कि हमारे बच्चे क्या पहनेंगे. ये लोग और ऐसे लोग अगर अहले बैत के ज़माने में होते, सब बनी उमैया, बनी अब्बास में उछल उछल के उनकी सर्विस कर रहे होते, उनकी खिदमत कर रहे होते. बिल्कुल वाज़ेह. वो लोग जो इमाम ज़माने के, अपने इमाम, अपने ज़माने के इमाम के, all of them, those who stood up parallel to our imam of the time, and they said, this is the opinion of Imam and this is my opinion. This is the opinion of Imam Jafar Sadiq and this is my opinion. This is the opinion of Imam Raza and this is my opinion. This is the opinion of Imam Hadi and that's my opinion. They say live like that, eat like that, be like that, and I say no, I want to be like this and that. There are still people, they say no. Forget the scholars, forget the Maraji, forget the Mujtahideen. We will decide our own culture and civilization, our own program, our own customs and ceremonies. If these kind of people would be in the time of Imam Rada, they would definitely serve Ma'mun and Harun. Definitely not Imam Raza. It's very clear. Imam said, follow us. And this is what we say in Ziyarat Jamia Kabira. We say in Ziyarat Jamia Kabira, إِلَى اللَّهِ تَدْعُونَ وَعَلَيْهِ تَدُلُّونَ وَلَّهُ تُسَلِّمُونَ وَبِأَمْرِهِ تَعْمَلُونَ وَإِلَى سَبِيلِهِ تُرْشِدُونَ. Al-Bayt are the guides. They are going to be the road towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are the surrender to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are the best path to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's all been said. Assalamu ala du'at ilallah. We send salam to those who are taking us, guiding us towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There's a one word is beautiful here. وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَسْبِقُونَهُ بِالْقَوْلِ. The 6th or 7th sentence here. अहले बैत वो कि जो खुदा के किसी भी कानून के ऊपर एक कदम आगे कभी जाते ही नहीं हैं. Ahlul Bayt are those never go a word ahead of words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They just stay with Allah's guidance. When Abu Bakr and Umar were taking Amir al-Mu'mineen from the home for bay'at, and they put ropes tied up hands of Amir al-Mu'mineen, among the ashab, Imam Ali was not alone. There were 16, 17 people with Imam Ali. One of the sahabi told, why should not we pull out our swords and fight with them? Salman was there. He said, quiet. If Ali hold sword in his hand, then we will pull out our swords. If he is quiet, better stay quiet. मशवरा मत दो अपने इमाम को. अपनी औकात में रहो, अपने आप को इमाम से ज़्यादा काबिल न समझो. If his hand is tied up and yours not, assume your hands are also tied up. If his hands in rope, think and imagine that your hands are also in the rope. Don't give advice to Ahlul Bayt. If you don't know, ask them. And if it doesn't make sense to you, listen to them. Point is here. Ask questions. If you understand, okay. If they answer you, good. If they don't say that, okay, then forget it. I know what I have to do. Stay with the guidance of Ahlul Bayt. कोई भी हदीस अगर तुम्हें कोई आलिम बता रहा है कि हदीस झूठी नहीं है, सच्ची है, अच्छी है, उसूल काफ़ी की है, खसाल की है, अमाली की है, पल्ले पड़ रही है, बहुत अच्छी बात है. समझ में आ रही है, बहुत अच्छी बात है. भेजे में जा रही है, बहुत अच्छी बात है. अगर पल्ले नहीं पड़ रही है, समझ में नहीं आ रही है, आंख बंद करके कहो सल्लमना व आमन्ना. अगर तुम्हारा मर्ज़ तकलीद कर रहा है कि ऐसे पहनो, ऐसे खाओ, ऐसे पियो, ऐसे जियो, अगर बात पल्ले पड़ रही है तो बहुत अच्छी बात है. नहीं पड़ रही है को जो कह रहे हैं वही करेंगे. 2 साल, 5 साल, 10 साल, 20 साल बाद कभी न कभी बात तुम्हें समझ में आएगी कि उनकी बात सही थी, तुम्हारी बात गलत थी. But never quit path of Ahlul Bayt. And this is true love. I can send 1000 message every day to Imam Ali. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. लेकिन आपकी हदीस पल्ले नहीं पड़ी, इंशाल्लाह बाद में देखेंगे, आपसे पूछेंगे. फिर अपना काम करने जा रहे हैं. It's not going to happen. If you don't say any single word of I love you and you follow them, there's enough proof that you love them. There's enough proof you love them, and that is enough. That is enough. الَّذِينَ لَا يَسْبِقُونَهُ بِالْقَوْلِ. Ahlul Bayt never going to pass the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They will stay with the words of Allah. And you have to stay with them as they stay with the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are not going to remain behind and they are not going to move ahead. They will stay with guidance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's the point. وَهُمْ بِأَمْرِهِ يَعْمَلُونَ. And Ahlul Bayt will always lead you towards Allah's orders. And its guidance and his guidance is always going to be in your favor. In another khutbah, when Imam Hussein was heading towards Karbala, when he arrived to the Lashkar of Yazid, army of Yazid, the troops of Hur, Imam gave a khutbah there. In that khutbah, Imam said, "Ala tarawna ila al-haq la ya'malu bih." Don't you see, nobody is supporting haq, nobody is acting upon haq and truth. Nobody. Ala tarawna ila al-haq la ya'malu bih. Nobody is cared about haq. Nobody want to act like haq. Every day they are praying. Everybody was doing Eid, Eid Qurban, Eid Ghadir, not Eid Ghadir, Eid Saeed Fitr. They were doing Salat al-Jummah, they were doing regular prayers, they were doing Hajj, they were doing Saum. सारे अमल हो रहे थे, नमाज, रोज़ा, हज, ज़कात सब चल रहा था। मुश्किल कहाँ पर इमाम हुसैन की है फिर? अला तरून इलल हक़ ला युअमलु बिह, नहीं देख रहे हो कोई हक में अमल नहीं हो रहा है? Nobody is acting upon haq. व इलल बातिल ला यतनाही अन्ह, and nobody is stopping others from batil. So while they are praying, fasting, doing hajj, zakat, lots of actions, दाढ़ी, टोपी, पजामा, कुर्ता, शेरवानी, अमामा, सब चल रहा है बिल्कुल ठीक ठाक, लेकिन बातिल पे अमल हो रहा है। सब बिल्कुल सही चल रहा है, हक पे अमल नहीं हो रहा है। व इलल बातिल ला यतनाही अन्ह लियरग़बल मुमिन फ़ी लिक़ाइ रब्बिही हक़्क़न हक़्क़ा। Haq is not going to be acted upon. People are not stopping each other from bad things. So then mu'min have a taste in meeting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. हक पे अमल नहीं हो रहा है, बातिल से कोई नहीं रोक रहा है बातिल से। इसलिए किसी भी मोमिन को शौक ही नहीं है खुदा से मिलने का हक को हक। Oh, that was the point. If you act upon guidance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you act upon haq, you protect yourself from batil, then you will have love to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, haq and haq. If there is no desire in my heart for meeting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, لَيَرْغَبَ الْمُؤْمِنْ فِي لِقَاءِ رَبِّهِ حَقًّا حَقًّا. If I don't have desire, liqa'i rabb, yani meeting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, being with him, haqqan haqqa, truly and truly, if I don't have these desires, I might not acting upon haqq, and I might still supporting batil. This result has to be achieved. If this result is there, if you like to die for Allah, if you like to love with Allah, to be in Allah with Allah, if you want to serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you want to help your community, help your country, help your people, help your family, protect them from all bad deeds, protect them from bid'ah, protect them from shaitan, then it's correct. If no, if I was acting just individually, my salat is good, my home is good, my dadi is good, my pajama is good, my shirwani is good, my home is good, then we are in trouble. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Sayyid Shuhada in the day of Ashura stood up against the army of Umar as-Sa'd and said, Ya waylakum, ala ma taqtuluni. Woe upon you, hell upon you. Why are you trying to kill me? What is the reason? Ala ma taqtuluni. क्या बिगाड़ा है तुमने मेरा? क्यों मेरा कत्ल करना चाहते हो तुम लोग? Ala haqqin taraktuhu. Did I miss a haqq? Did I destroy a haqq? Did I remove a haqq, a truth? 1, 2. Am ala sunnatin ghayyartuha? Or did I change any sunnat of Rasulullah? There's an answer, there's a points. Imam said, did I change any haqq? Not me. Abu Bakr did, Umar did, Osman did, Muawiyah did, Yazid did. All Bani Umayyah and Bani Abbas did, but I don't. I didn't change any haqq. Did I change in sunnah? Umar did, Osman did, Abu Bakr did, Muawiyah did, Yazid did, they all did. Imam said, did I change anything in sunnah? No, I don't. I didn't change anything. So why are you trying to kill me? Am ala shari'atin baddaltuha. Did I make any change in sharia? Did I make and add something like Tarawih in sharia? Did I cancel something in sharia? Did I add something in sharia? No, I didn't make any bid'ah. So why are you trying to kill me? Imam said, these are the points. If you see in me, you can kill me. And they're supposed to kill those people. Not Sayyid Shuhada Abdullah al-Hussein. Said, no, I didn't make any changes like that. What they said in reply to Sayyid Shuhada, they said, Bal nuqatiluka bughdan minna li abik. We are going to kill you because we have keen hatred of your father Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam. Oh my God. कीना क्या करता है इंसान के साथ में? कब से कीना लेके चल रहे थे ये लोग? अली की तकलीद करेंगे ये लोग, इमाम हुसैन की तकलीद करेंगे ये लोग, सैयद शुहदा की तकलीद करेंगे ये लोग, इमाम सादिक की तकलीद करेंगे। इनके दिलों में कीना भरा हुआ है। हमसे भी जब लोग कहते हैं मामले का ऐसे नहीं सो, ऐसे सो, ऐसे नहीं ऐसे खाओ, ऐसे नहीं ऐसे पहनो, ऐसे नहीं ऐसे मिलो, बच्चों की शादी करो, ऐसे ना करो, ऐसे करो, जब लोगों से मिलने जाओ ऐसे ना मरो, वैसे मिलो। हम कहते हैं हाँ, हमें खुद पता है क्या करता, हम तो अमेरिका में रहते हैं, हमें खुद पता है हमें क्या करना है, हमें ना बताओ हदीस, हमें ना बताओ कुरान। Nauzubillah, we have very similar qualities sometime, I thought. बहुत ख़तरनाक चीज़ें हैं ये। वो भी यही कहते थे, बल नुक़ातिलुका बुग़्ज़न मिनका लिअबीक, बुग़्ज़न मिन्ना लिअबीक. We have hatred of your father Ali ibn Abi Talib in our hearts. We kept that for a long time. He tried to change us. We never wanted to be changed. If we put in today's words, no, why should I change? Why this marja is saying that? Why this faqih is saying that? Why this alim saying that? I'm from Tehran. My father did like that. My tribe did like that. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Why should I change? It's the same mentality. Same mentality. Amir al-Mu'minin wanted to change them. He said, don't live like Abu Bakr, don't live like Umar, don't live like Usman, live like Rasulullah. Live based on his sunnah, not based on what you think is correct or wrong. Follow them. They are the best ones. Follow your leader, follow your rahbar, follow your marja, follow the scholars, follow the books, follow Quran. Don't follow the mob. सब तो यही कर रहे हैं, हम भी करते हैं। सब तो ऐसे ही कर रहे हैं, तो हम भी करते हैं। सब ऐसे ही खाते हैं, सब ऐसे ही पीते हैं, सब ऐसे ही मिलते हैं, सब ऐसे ही करते चले आ रहे हैं। हमारे तो ये होता चला आ रहा है। कुरान सख्त दुश्मन है इस लफ्ज़ का, जो कहते हैं हमारे बाप दादा करते चले आ रहे हैं। कुरान कहता है तुम्हारे बाप दादा को पता ही क्या था। कुरान की आयत है, तुम्हारे बाप दादा को पता ही क्या था। कुरान की आयत है। So we have to follow only the track of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through Quran and Rasul and Ahlul Bayt, and that's it. بل نقاتلك بغضا منا لأبيك وما فعل بأشياخنا يوم بدر وحنين. And what your father has done to our ancestors, our Dadaji and Babaji in Uhud and Hunain. You are Muslims. Your Baba and your Dada were kuffar and mushrikeen if they are killed by Amir al-Mu'mineen. Why are you prioritizing them, your ancestors, on Ali ibn Abi Talib? की। बाजू पे बंदी कोई तावीज़ इमाम को दिखाता जिसमें इमाम का ख़त था, मजबूर करके इमाम को इमाम से राज़ी करके इमाम से रन की इजाज़त लेते हैं, जंग के लिए जाते हैं। 14 साल का बच्चा कितना लड़ेगा। इसके बाद नहायत शुजाअत से जंग करते हैं। जब ज़मीन पे गिरते हैं तो चचा को आवाज़ देते हैं, अम्मू अदरिक, अम्मू मुझे आके देखो, अम्मू आके मुझे संभालो। जनाब इमाम हुसैन भागते हुए कासिम के सर पर आते हैं, कासिम को सर के अपने गोद में रखते हैं। रावी बताता कि इमाम ने अपने होठों को कासिम के माथे से लगा दिया। कासिम के बदन के ऊपर इमाम गिर पड़ते हैं। दुश्मन कुछ देर के लिए समझा कि शायद हुसैन दुनिया से रुखसत हो गए हैं, काम तमाम हो गया है। असहाब आते हैं कुछ मदद करने के लिए, इमाम हुसैन को सहारा देते हैं। हुसैन कासिम को लेकर ख़ैमों की तरफ आना चाहते हैं। रवाते और मकातिल बताते हैं कि अली अकबर की माँ करबला में मौजूद न थी, लेकिन कासिम की माँ लेकर आऊँगा ख़याम में, जब माँ देखेगी तो माँ पे क्या गुजरेगी। बड़ी मुसीबतों से कासिम को लेकर आते हैं ख़ैमों की तरफ, ला के अली अकबर के बग़ल में ले डालते हैं। कासिम का हाथ अली अकबर के कंधे में डालते हैं, अली अकबर का हाथ कासिम के गले में डालते हैं। कहते हैं, ऐ भाइयों अब सुकून से सो, कुछ देर के बाद तुम्हें बाबा जन्नत में सैराब करेंगे। आह भरते हैं, कहते हैं इस दुनिया पे जीने का क्या फ़ायदा जिसमें ये नूर जैसे बच्चे ना हों। सयअलमुल्लज़ीना ज़लमू अय्य मुनक़लिबिन यनक़लिबून, इन्ना लिल्लाहि व इन्ना इलैहि राजिऊन, रज़न बिक़ज़ाइही तस्लीमन लिअम्रिह। परवरदिगार तुझे वास्ता है मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद के हमारी इस मुख्तसर से अदा को कबूल। बारला तुझे वास्ता है मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद को जो मुश्किलात में उनकी मुश्किलात को बरतरफ फरमा। परवरदिगार तुझे वास्ता है मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद को जो मरीज़ है उन्हें शिफा इनायत फरमा। बारला तुझे वास्ता है मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद के इमाम का ज़हूर जल्द अज़ जल्द हो और हम सब उनके बेहतरीन आवान व अंसार में शुमार हों। व आखिर दावाना अनिल हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन। मातम हुसैन।